So the film trailer that I'm going to be talking about is called The Land Girls, which was made in 1998, but it was set in the Second World War, and it's a film about the Women's Land Army. And the beginning of the trailer is quite sombre because it's the farm owner talking about how he's had this farm for 23 years and he bought it just after the First World War, and now there's a Second World War, and it's like quite a sad note. And then it gets like really happy and it shows like a meeting of the Women's Land Army, and then all of these girls who are working on these farms, and they're like fishes out of water, and they don't really know what they're doing, and they don't know how to like rear a cow and like hoe the fields and stuff like that. And this is quite like a typical thing in period dramas, because usually women are shown as the weaker of the two sexes, but I think in this film it shows that maybe men and women are becoming more equal. Obviously one of the main themes in period drama films is romance, and usually it's like, you know, either forbidden love or, you know, romantic, but something happens and it ruins everything, and you can tell that something like this is going to happen in this film. Much like Sense and Sensibility, this film had an American male narrator, which I thought was a bit weird because again, I just didn't think it went with the theme of the film, because this is a film about England in the 1940s. This film also features strong female leads, which is typical of the period drama genre, because usually women are the ones who are the main characters in the films because it's targeted at women. One of the main things about this trailer is its historical setting, and it's set in World War II, and one of the main ways that this is done is obviously because they're all land girls, so they're all part of the effort for the Second World War, but it's also that midway through the trailer there was an air raid, and you could see it in the distance with like there were lots of bright colours which were obviously bombs, and you could sort of, it added a lot of realism to the trailer, I thought, and it made it seem like it wasn't just like a film about women on a farm. This film trailer helped me a lot with mise-en-scène because of the costumes and the setting, and it made me understand more about what it was like to be a land girl and like what it should look like. So I thought that it could help us with our trailer, because ours is involving evacuation and, you know, the Women's Land Army and life where it's like life at war, but where you aren't really at war. Overall, I thought that this film trailer was really good in representing its genre. I mean, it really like made me want to watch the film, which is obviously what a period drama trailer should do, and any trailer should do. But I think it would be really interesting to see, because there are lots of war films about what happened at war, but there aren't really that many sort of films that took place as what was going on at home. They didn't really talk about like the Women's Land Army.